Hello and welcome to my little introduction into Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. My point in doing this video is for people who are not initiated into the Marvel Cinematic Universe or Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The purpose of this is to inform you of little details that you don't need to know but are good to know if you're going to watch this series. Now, you don't have to have seen all the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies that sort of encompass this whole thing. So I'm going to give you some information about all the previous mentioned stuff, so that way when you initiate yourself into the series, you're going to go, oh, okay, alright, that makes sense, and this makes sense. Like I said, it's not stuff you need to know, but it would be kind of good to know. We begin in the 1940s, wartime, and there are a set of characters named Steve Rogers, and Bucky Barnes, who are dying to be part of the action. Now, Bucky certainly fits the bill. However, Steve has some things going against him, although he tries effortlessly and tirelessly to get in on the action. A group called the SSR has developed a super soldier serum. These people include Howard Stark, who is a technological genius and weapons maker, Peggy Carter, and Chester Phillips. The serum that is developed is to enhance men, so they have greater amounts of speed, strength, they can heal faster, and just basically making them super soldiers. They see that Steve Rogers fits the bill for this program and introduces him to the program. Steve essentially gets sidelined, but in the efforts he becomes an icon for America by becoming Captain America, and eventually is reunited with Bucky when a separatist from the Nazis by the name of the Red Skull forms a secondary operation called Hydra. Captain America and Bucky and a team of men go to defeat the Red Skull and his men. Unfortunately, Bucky is killed in action, and by the time the battle concludes, Captain America sacrifices himself and submerges his plane into the depths of the ocean in order to save the world from the Red Skull and Hydra. After the death of Captain America, Peggy Carter, Howard Stark, and Chester Phillips do realize that Hydra is still a threat to the world, and they form S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D., standing for Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division. Jump to current times. There have been rumblings of a giant green Goliath that has wreaked havoc in the country, and also there has been a billionaire playboy by the name of Tony Stark who has been kidnapped. Tony Stark is the son of the now late Howard Stark, and Tony has found out that while imprisoned by his captors and hanging on to life, his weapons have been sold to the enemy. Given Tony's genius skills, he creates a device that helps preserve his life and also gives him a way to flee his captors. This has awakened a new sense of purpose in Tony's life. Instead of selling weapons to cause war, he wants to make weapons to protect, and becomes Iron Man. So with Iron Man and a Hulk running about the world, This has been brought to the attention of Nick Fury, who is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Fury sends his agent Philip Coulson onto the task of trying to recruit Tony Stark for a special project. Coulson's attempts go unnoticed by Stark, and eventually Fury infiltrates Stark's life with a very special agent. Tony finally takes the bait and becomes a part of the Avengers Initiative, which is a special project through S.H.I.E.L.D. to help protect the world against oncoming threats. Norse mythology also comes into play, as Thor and his mischievous half-brother Loki are also introduced into the mix of things. And there is exciting news that the body of Captain America has been found frozen in the bottom of the ocean and can be retrieved. Now, Thor's mischievous half-brother Loki has struck a deal with an alien race to attack New York City in exchange for a rare mystic artifact. Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury pulls together with the help of his Commander Maria Hill and Agent Phil Coulson to pull the Avengers together, adding his agent Black Widow and Agent Barton, also known as Hawkeye, into the mix to help save New York City from this oncoming wrath, known as the Battle of New York. With a newly awakened, time-displaced Captain America, a Norse god, a green hulking giant, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, we have a team that is diverse and not getting along very well, but have to band together to do the job. Sadly enough, it does come at a cost. Philip Coulson, unfortunately, pays the biggest price with his life. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and informative, and I hope you enjoy Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.